Hey, what's up? It's Abraham. Follow your passion, find your purpose, and you're gonna have a great life. Right? Wrong. Indeed, this piece of advice works to a certain extent. Indeed, it's very popular in our modern world. But here's the problem I have with this statement. If you follow this statement on a literal level, it's disastrous. Because it means a lot of people understand it as meaning this. You gotta love your job from day one. So you won't choose a career unless you have intense passion and love for that career. Otherwise, you're not gonna commit to that career route. But sometimes a lot of careers we avoid getting into are careers that really suit the skills we have and are careers that we can contribute to the most and help society a lot through. So the problem with this approach, let me give you an example. So let's say you grew up and you love video games, you love computers, you spend hours upon hours playing video games, imagining yourself coding certain games, and all that stuff, going to blogs online, having your own forums for video games. And then you go to university and you go into a game design program. Then you discover that your program has a lot of math in it, there's a lot of physics courses, there's a lot of logic courses, statistics, and all that other stuff that is not strictly gaming. And then you start to learn to program, and you find programming tough. And man, why do I have to learn all these new languages? I just want to play games and make my own games. Couldn't it be easier? And then you drop out of the program. So here's the problem. You were taught that you have to follow your passion. So if you followed your passion and you went to that program, but then you could not sustain the level of intense physical and mental strain the program requires. So the advice should be like this. Find something that you like reasonably enough. You don't have to be madly in love in it. And then that's the important point. And then decide that no matter how tough it gets to learn the new skill, the new career, the program of study, the new field, you will put in the amount of hours required to become an expert in that field and excel at it. Because once you excel at something, and people say, oh, this guy is an expert in programming, this guy is an expert in leadership, this guy is an expert in people skill. Once you become an expert in something, you will love that thing. You cannot start from day one loving something and have an intense passion for it. Once you become great at it, the love will come automatically because now you are at a level of potency and professionalism, that will allow you to contribute to society the most. So that would be my advice. Yes, you gotta love what you do, and yes, you have to find it purposeful, but that comes through becoming good at something you do. So if you love computers, let's say, and you want to become a software engineer, do not give up when you start coding and you find it difficult. Keep trying, and once you become good at it, you will love it. So I'll finish here by asking you to read some books that help in that regard. 2 books. The first is Be So Good They Can't Ignore You by Carl Newport. Yeah, I think that's his name. And the second book I advise you to read is Mastery by Robert Greene. So again, in short, choose something you like, you don't have to be madly in love with, and understand that you have to put in hour upon hour upon hour, and it's going to be difficult, it's going to be painful, it's not going to be fun, but once you excel and you master the skills you need for the field you choose, then you're going to have the passion, and then you're going to find it purposeful enough for you to change society and advance the human race. And remember, it takes about 10,000 hours to master any new skill. So don't give up. If you love something and you try and then you lose the love, ask yourself, am I putting in enough hours, dedication to get where I want to be? Take it all the way, try hard. And the last important thing is this. If you keep following your passion and say, okay, I love this thing, I do not love this thing, you might spend your lifetime jumping from one career to the other. Very important. Jumping from one career to another, and then you will not really contribute to society the way you should. You'd rather learn a skill, stick with it, and change life as we know it through that skill and that field. Good luck to you guys on everything you do. And if you like my content, please hit the subscribe button below. I'll see you next time. Take care.